But what I couldn't do was survive the moment when everything stopped going perfectly. That's what I couldn't do. Getting started really changed my body. Learning how to come back is what's actually changing my life. I ain't gonna lie. Come back, bro. I know one of y'all have fallen off. Come back. I used to be really good at changing my life. For about 2 weeks, I'd start the diet, I'd hit every workout, I'd really tell myself, oh, this time is gonna be different. And then one bad day would happen. I'm sure y'all know what that is. Somehow I end up right back where I started, And I thought successful people were just better at never falling off. Losing over 100 pounds taught me the opposite of that, bruh. The biggest change wasn't that I stopped screwing up, right? I stopped letting one screw up become a restart of myself, At 270 pounds, I could start anything. I could start, but that wasn't my problem. I can get motivated for sure. I could buy the groceries, I can make the plan, I can train, 6 days straight. I love starting. I was a professional starter, I ain't gonna lie, But what I couldn't do was survive the moment when everything stopped going perfectly. That's what I couldn't do. So I missed the workout and I said, oh, I'll start again on Monday. I eat bad for a day and I said, oh, I'm gonna restart tomorrow. I go on vacation or, take a little break and I said, oh, I'll get serious when I get home. Crazy. And every restart felt productive. That's the thing. It feels good. You get a dopamine rush when you do restart. Until I realized that I literally spent years practicing, how to start instead of learning how to continue and see it through, And the change that finally helped me wasn't, adding more work. It was really lowering the importance of a bad day, kind of like bullying past it, really. So I stopped treating every mistake like it was the end of the plan. Okay, bad meal, okay, next. Missed workout, okay, next. Bad weekend, okay. Monday's not it's not a new life, it's just another day, And that sounds almost too simple, I ain't gonna lie. But it changed how I approach everything. Just next, hop right back on. Not restart, just it's not put so much onus on bad days, because they're gonna happen. And eventually I became someone who I hadn't seen before. I'm living a life and I'm my lifestyle is different, bruh. It's different. I'm not someone who never messes up, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm someone who bounces back quickly. I ain't gonna lie. If I do have a bad day, it's just a bad segment. And there's just something powerful about knowing a bad day can't take everything from you anymore. You know what I mean? You don't have to be scared of the vacation. You don't have to wait for Monday. You don't have to keep wondering whether, another phase that you go through, you'll eventually quit. You don't have to do that, right? You can start trusting that even when life, knocks you sideways, you can come back, right? And that's one of the biggest differences between the guy I was at 270 pounds and the guy I am now. It isn't that the version of me has perfect I don't have perfect discipline. Not yet. I still have bad days. I still get frustrated. And I still don't always want to, get my cardio in or get my steps. But a bad day doesn't become, a bad month anymore. That's the biggest difference. I bounce back so fast. And honestly, that might be bigger than the transformation of the weight I lost. How fast I can bounce back. One of my mentors always drills into me, successful people don't have bad days. They just have bad 15-minute segments. And I'm starting to really when I do have I don't even have bad days really, but when I do have, a downtime, it's just a down segment. It's not even the whole day these days. It's really just bad segment and then on to the next segment of the day. It's kind of fire. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to think that changing your life meant, really creating the perfect streak. And now I almost think it's opposite. I used to have a fire streak on MyFitnessPal, 200 days plus, and then I lost that guy because I binged, But that really taught me something. I'm starting to think these streaks are fine, but we're not perfect yet. I think your life changes when breaking the streak stops meaning it stops meaning that you have to start over, bro. Because if you're the man who always starts over and needs everything to go right, the man who knows like how to return even when shit is not going right, he's incredibly hard to stop. And that's like what I'm turning to now, and that's the standard that I'm trying to carry into the rest of my life right now. You know, getting lean, you know, building Out Here Elites, you know, building the business. I'm gonna screw things up for sure. You know, I'm gonna have bad days, but I'm just trying to become the kind of guy who doesn't disappear when that happens. And over the past year, I haven't disappeared when I've had bad days. I've definitely, for sure, seen it through, because getting started like really changed my body. Learning how to come back is what's actually changing my life. I ain't gonna lie. Like, come back, bro. I know one of y'all have fallen off. Come back, and don't like keep slipping up, but keep coming back. And that's something I'm still trying to figure out in real time, right? And if you're the type of guy who's like trying to become harder to knock off course, that's the kind of guy we're building inside Out Here Elite. I ain't gonna lie. So join up if you want to. Like the video. That's all I got for y'all. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.